Hi. Hey guys, it's Larisha with Exceptionally Closed Realty. Um, Coming to you live. I just wanted to come on here today. Of course, it is real talk and real estate. So you get to see me at least once a week at 7 o'clock from 7:30. So, um, looking forward to what this year is going to bring us in real talk and real estate. So, as you guys know, the home buying seminar, guys, I'm so excited. It is Saturday from 12 until 3 Eastern time. So, if you in Alabama, be mindful that it's going to be from 11 to 2 if you are in Alabama. I want to say I got like 12 seats left or so for people to register. Friday is the last day that you will be able to register, and you will get the Zoom link to the actual seminar on. You'll get it once you register, actually, but then I'm going to send it out again a couple of hours before the actual event. I went over it with my best friend today, and it's going to be bomb. I cannot wait. It's a lot of information to cover. I'm looking forward to assisting a lot of families this year with their home buying needs. So I'm pretty excited about it. And I didn't ever think I would like to teach, but since I've been in real estate, I do have to teach a lot. So it gives me the opportunity to be able to teach someone. What is it? Each one teach one. So I do look forward to the seminar. Remember, guys, if you cannot make it to the one on Saturday, because it's going to be, I can cover way more in that seminar than I could like on a one-on-one, because the seminar is 3 hours long. So I'm able to really dive in with the home buying process and then be able to explain stuff in its entirety. And so I'm looking forward to that. So if you do have a chance, I didn't put it on here because I was trying to rush on here real quick, but I will post the link for you to register on Eventbrite for the actual seminar, because it is this Saturday, January 16th, 12 to 3. Got a few more seats left. Let's go ahead and fill it up. Let's go ahead and make sure that you get on the path to be able to purchase in 2021. Wow, the market is amazing. And remember, I am licensed in Alabama as well as Georgia. So during the seminar, what's going to happen is I do have it divided. For the most part, real estate is the same statewide, but the fees and stuff like that change from state to state. So I do have it separated for me to be able to discuss it with my people from Alabama as well as my people from Georgia, because I opened up the seminar for both states. So everybody will get the information that they need for the actual seminar and to get them in position to purchase. I am, for right now, as far as who I'm servicing in Alabama, I'm going to do 20 West. So that's, if you're off of 20, then I'm definitely going to cover their area, and that's on down even a little bit past Birmingham. So from Birmingham on up, and then the Wiregrass area, which is, of course, I had to do Andalusia. I have Enterprise. I got Pike County, Montgomery, and I don't know what county Ozark is. That's crazy, huh? But I can do Ozark as well. So if you are, especially people I went to school with and stuff like that, if you're interested, please feel free to reach out, because I am going to be servicing those areas as well. And anybody that know me know I feel like a trucker. Anyway, I was in Alabama this week, actually. Had to take care of some business there. And I came right on back. I got right off the road and immediately started showing houses. So I'm going to work. because that's why I got both of the states, because I wanted to be able to service both of those. But that's that. So let's get started on the topic of the day. No one emailed me or inboxed me any topics that they would like to talk about. So I just have some that I have already kind of written down. But I would love for people to write in if they have a question they want to ask, they not sure about something and you want me to talk about it on Real Talk and Real Estate. Feel free to inbox me and I will discuss it. And if I do not know, by the time Real Talk and Real Estate happens, I will have the answer to your question. So today's topic, if you watched last week, we talked about how to choose a realtor. This week, I'm talking about choosing a lender. In real estate, it's a lot of lenders as well as a lot of real estate agents. Any real estate agent you talk to, they're pretty much going to say, oh, well, I have a preferred lender. You can use my preferred lender. And the reason being is you cultivate relationships. Real estate is a relationship business. And so when you connect with your agent, if you're not already pre-approved, then your agent is probably going to refer you to someone that they've worked with before. And these are a few things that I would say. You do want to get, I don't like big banks, meaning like Wells Fargo, Regions, certain credit unions, anybody that's open like banking hours, 9 to 5. You can't reach them on the weekend. I've closed with them a couple of times, but I really try to shy away from it because I haven't had the best of experiences with big banks as far as it goes with the lending process, because after 5 o'clock, their phone automatically goes to an answering service. So if you have an issue after 5, then it's just going to be an issue till the next day. And that sometimes can kill a deal, especially in this Atlanta market. It's highly aggressive. So you want to make sure you have someone that you can actually get in contact with after hours or on the weekend if necessary. So say you're out and you're shopping and you see a house that you like and you can go up to $300,000, but your pre-approval is only for $280,000. Well, if you send me a pre-approval for $280,000 and my house is listed for $300,000 and that's what you offered me, I'm not taking your offer because it doesn't even look like you can pay for it. So at a big bank, if you have no access to update the pre-approval letter or anything like that, then you're stuck because they're not there. So it just makes it a little difficult. Also, if you go to like certain mortgage lenders that's all they do is mortgages, most of those loan originators are just like real estate agents. They're commission based. You usually get a lot of drive out of somebody that the only way they get paid is if you buy a house. So if that's their motivating factor and that's how they feed their family, they're pretty much going to do whatever it takes to get you in the house that's legal. Hopefully they're not doing anything illegal. But if you have someone commission based, their mannerisms are a little bit different. They'll think outside the box in order to get your loan closed. And so I do like that part. And a lot of big banks, those originators, they're salaried or hourly employees. If you buy a house or not, their check is not going to change. So their gusto and their motivation is not the same. And not bashing big banks at all. But I'm saying if you have a lender that is commission based, then they are going to be more prone to get your deal closed. And the other thing with that is if your realtor recommends somebody, it's probably somebody that, again, they've already worked with, and then that person wants to keep that relationship with them. So they're going to do whatever it takes to keep their realtor happy because, again, we're building relationships. So if you have a crazy deal, so like I've had a few deals that like went from sugar to poop really quickly, and I've had to switch lenders. Well, if you become the lender that's the hero, then of course that realtor is going to send you all their business. And so that makes you want to continue to be the hero. You don't want to be the person that can't get the deal closed. So again, just having a lender, I would say look for someone that is not at a big bank, competitive with their rates. It's certain questions that you can ask them up front. And then also having a conversation with the lender is important, because I talked to a guy and I can't talk to him. It's nothing wrong with him. He's nice as all get out, but his voice is very monotone, and it makes me sleepy. So I can't do business with him because I can't focus on what you're saying. So I tell people, you need to, I look at stuff like that. You may not look at stuff like that, but I do. If I can't listen to you and focus on you, I can't work with you. And so it's hard for me to have a conversation with this person, but he is sweet. So I say call, have a conversation, ask them, do you do this full time? Again, don't ask how long you've been doing it. That's not necessarily a big factor. Ask, do they have a team? I've noticed if you get lenders that have an actual team, then your deals are more likely to get closed, because if you have someone that's been in the business 20 years, they probably done seen a lot of stuff, and they're able to get around it, and they're able to answer the questions for that particular person, because purchasing a home is expensive and it's a lot of moving parts. And I feel like the underwriter job is to find a way, in my opinion, for you not to get the loan. So you have to have a lender that can talk to the underwriter and tell a story, right? So if they know how to tell a story, like, okay, well, this is the reason this happened, that's the lender you need. You need someone that's pretty hands-on with the whole entire process and has a really good relationship with their with the team that they have. So I have a few lenders that I primarily call, and it makes it a lot easier. And this just happened to me yesterday. This is the other thing. As you're a realtor, I don't really get in your finances. Like, people will be like, oh, how much was their house? How much did they make? To be able to afford that house. I don't know any of that about any of my clients. I can't tell you how much any of them make in a year or anything like that. That's not my part of the job. But it is certain things that I need to know while the transaction is going on. And I tried to call this lender. I got a client, he already was pre-approved. So I called the lender to introduce myself, because, if this is who you're going to use, I got to have a relationship with this person. We work hand in hand to get you to the closing table. I called on Monday. The lady ain't called me back yet, and it's Thursday. So on Wednesday, I said, I haven't heard from your lender. That's like a cause of concern for me, because she's not talking to me. What's the deal with your pre-approval? What do I need to do? How do I negotiate for you? Because the lender will know your finances, and they'll know your true finances. You may tell me that you have X amount of dollars, and the lender's like, no, they don't. So the lender knows, and so me and the lender have to work together. So I know how to negotiate on your behalf. Well, this woman never called me back. Come to find out, they're not allowed to talk to me at that company. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't talk to me? Unless the client is on the phone, they will not have a conversation with me. We don't have conversations that can't be held with the client, but how inconvenient is that? That every time I got to ask the lender a question, I have to call the client, get him on the phone, then get the lender on the phone, just for us to get anything done. That's not okay. I was like, that's crazy. Because I'm not asking for any personal information. I only really wanted to introduce myself. But no, she would not call me back. And she said she's not going to be able to speak to me. So can you imagine how that transaction is going to go? No. I sent him to a lender that I know that I can get on the phone and talk to about what is going on with this file. I want to make sure we get to the closing table. So that's something else that I would consider when you are looking for a lender. Again, I don't tell people who to choose. I can't tell you who to choose. I just can give you like tips. And the people that I work with, you may not want to work with them, but that's fine. But you just need to make sure that it's someone that's going to communicate with your realtor throughout the transaction. Okay? And then also making sure the lender is personable. Like someone that you can, you can talk to, and they're, I don't know the difference in these words. Like, I don't want to say sympathetic, or that they care. That's the only thing I can think of. That they care about getting you into a house. Because some people don't. They're just like, this is what I do for a living. Like, I actually care about my clients getting into a house. If I can't find you a house, then you frustrated, I'm sad and disappointed, and I'm frustrated because you came to me and you wanted to buy a house. And if I feel like I can't do that for you, then I don't feel good either. Like, this is what I do for a living, is help people purchase and sell their homes. So if I can't do that, then I don't feel good about what's happening with the whole situation. And so you need to get a lender that's going to, feel the same way. So I think that's it on the how to choose a lender part. If you got any questions about it, you can DM me. But I have about honestly, I think I got like 2 that I'll actually send people to. And what I've been trying to do, since I am licensed in Alabama and Georgia, I've been trying to find lenders that's licensed in both states, so that they will be versed, in both states, and they can help you. Because, some parts of Georgia, you can cross over and you're in Alabama, or vice versa, very quickly. Like, if you live in LaGrange, you can get to Alabama in like 15 minutes. Or for me, I can get to the Alabama line from where I live in about 40 minutes. So if I wanted to move 40 minutes west, I could, and I would be in Alabama, and I could purchase a home there, or whatever the case may be. So it is pretty close. So I try to get lenders that can go ahead and service both states, just in case, because I did get a call from someone in LaGrange. I think, what day was I in Alabama? Tuesday. I got a call from someone in LaGrange, and she's pretty open. She can either live in Alabama or she can live in Georgia. So you need a lender that can do both, right? So that's that on the lending side of things. So I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. I done been so busy. Like, I just thought about what I was gonna talk about on Real Talking Real Estate about an hour ago. Like, it's bananas. Like, everything, I'm trying to get all of my processes together for both states. So I've been doing a whole lot of paperwork, as well as still trying to service clients. So I'm a little all over the place. I apologize I did not post on Tuesday, because maybe you noticed, you try to be creatures of habit. I try to post on Tuesday what I'm going to talk about on Thursday, and I completely forgot because I did all that traveling on Tuesday, going to Alabama. So I was like, oh my God, I didn't even post what I was going to talk about. So when I got up this morning at 5, I was like, you didn't even tell the people what you were going to talk about. And so finally I posted and was like, don't forget that it's tonight. But put it on y'all calendar. Y'all got to put it on y'all calendar like I put it on my calendar. Labrisha is going to be on Real Talking Real Estate Thursdays at 7 o'clock. So you can be watching. And so the real talk part, I didn't really have too much today, guys. I'll be honest. I labeled it choices on the description or the caption of the video. I labeled it choices. And, you just, actually the choice I was going to talk about was me switching over to vegetarianism. That's what I was going to talk about. That's what I wrote. I made a choice June of one of these years, whatever, like it had to be 2019, I think. I made a choice to quit eating meat. And so it was a really good choice. It was a great choice for me. Can I say to you honestly, I don't miss meat? No. That would be a whole lie in these streets. Like, when I first quit eating meat, I ain't think about it. Like, I really did not miss it. It didn't start happening till about, I hadn't ate meat in over a year, that I'm like, dang, I sure want like some ribs or or something like that. And so it's not, I don't miss it enough for me to try it. I will say that. So if you notice, it is a lot of vegan options or vegetarian options that are similar to meat. So you can get, like, I was having a craving for chicken wings. Well, they have vegan chicken wings, and baby, them things are so good. Oh my gosh, y'all, they so good. You gotta try it. It's a the only place I've ever had them, and they're kind of expensive. They're really expensive. Not kind of. They for real expensive. I go in there and spend $30. It's called Faux, like Faux, F-A-U-X, Real Burger. It's here in Atlanta. It's actually right across the street from Slutty Vegan. And so it's called Faux Real Burger, and they have vegan chicken wings, and they are so good. So I think a couple of weekends ago, I really, really, really wanted chicken wings. And so I went down there and got some chicken wings. And so that was a choice that I had to make. So a lot of people ask me, what do you eat? Okay, y'all, I eat what you eat. And me being a vegetarian is a lot easier than if I was a vegan. Now, if I was vegan, then yeah, you would have to be like, so what you gonna eat? Because it's really strict, and that's one of the reasons that I have not converted, is because it's gonna take a lot more bandwidth than I have to eat. Like, I don't have it in me to be able to figure it out or to keep up with is this vegan and stuff like that. So I can pretty much eat everything you eat. I won't eat it I can't eat it, is what I realized, if it had meat in it. So like, if you cook cabbage and you put meat in it, I can't eat it. Like, it makes me really gassy and really bloated, and I feel really nauseous, because I tried it before. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just eat around it. I can't do it. As far as eating out, I still eat out. It ain't slowed me down a bit. I just don't get like an entree. So I love going to Longhorn. So I'll go and get me some broccoli and mashed potatoes and rice pilaf, or however you say that. And stuff like that. So yeah, I eat what you eat. I just do not eat the meat. So a couple of places that you can go if you decide you want to have, like, I tell people, start off small. If you're thinking about stopping to eat meat, have like what they call Meatless Monday. So if you're out and about and you don't eat meat, these are a few places that you can go. You can go to Chipotle. I love Chipotle. That's what I call it. They got a veggie bowl, and it comes with guacamole in place of your meat. They actually have sofritas, which is tofu, so you can eat that if you don't eat meat. I also, like I said, I go to Longhorn. I can even eat Red Lobster. Like, they have like Alfredo. They got like fettuccine that doesn't have any meat with it. I can still eat like cheese sticks and stuff like that. I'm trying to think. I eat pizza. Now I put pineapple on my pizza, so I can still eat pizza. Mellow Mushroom actually has a vegan pizza if you're vegan and you didn't know that. They have vegan options. And it's a pizza spot think it's on Cumberland, called Blaze. I haven't eaten there yet, but it has vegan, like vegan crust, like all of it's like vegan. It's a little expensive if you get the vegan stuff, but they do have vegan options. Where else I be going? This probably ain't, because it's probably cooked with the grease, but I don't care. I be going to Chick-fil-A and getting french fries, like them little waffle fries. I be going to get that. Del Taco has vegan tacos. They got Beyond tacos. You can go to Burger King. They got vegan Beyond Meat. So if you don't eat meat, you can go there. I'm just trying to think, because people always ask me, what do you eat? And I'm like, I eat a lot. I actually gained weight because I started. You do have to be careful. I will say that I used to never buy bread. When I ate meat, I used to be mad that bread didn't come 2 pieces. Like, I can't just buy 2 pieces because I just want 2 pieces for like a sandwich, 1 sandwich. But when I quit eating meat, I was running through bread like a loaf and a half or 2 loaves a week, because I was constantly making like sandwiches. I'm making egg sandwiches. I like banana sandwiches, peanut butter sandwiches. Like, I just was eating a whole bunch of sandwiches. And then, oh, this is another place. I go and get like veggie fried rice. That's the other thing. I kept eating rice. I stayed getting veggie fried rice. Like, when I called, it's a restaurant here in Douglasville. When I call, she know what I want. Like, she be like, oh, you not gonna get such and such today? Like, she'll let me know that I forgot to order what I usually order. And that's sad, because you shouldn't eat nowhere that much that they know your order and they can, repeat it before you even say it. That's too much. So you do have to be careful, because you're like, oh, rice is filling. I don't eat any meat, so I'm going to eat the rice. No, don't do that. So if you're going to do it the right way. And I didn't do it the right way. I started eating all kind of crazy. But yeah, that's it. I do have another call I got to get on at 7:30. But again, if you have made it this far in this video, go ahead and register for my home buying webinar. It is online, guys. People think they have to come. You don't come. It's not in person because of COVID. And I didn't want to put anybody at risk. I didn't want them to say they caught COVID, from my event. And then they're looking at me all kind of crazy. I didn't want that. So I just went on ahead and made it virtual. But it's still, it's still going to be great. Like, I can't wait, y'all. I created a PowerPoint. Who did that? Bree did that. Go, Bree. Like, child, I was too pumped. And I pushed it off for like 2 weeks because I didn't want to do it. But I think the PowerPoint looks great. So I created the PowerPoint. I got the presentation together. I cannot wait to deliver this. I literally cannot wait to deliver it to the people. So again, if you have not registered, it is some seats that are available. And they got your name on it. Future Homeowner 2021. That's your name, okay? So that's it. That's all I got. So I talked last week about picking me as your realtor. Me, i.e. Labrisha Lee, picking me, and then just being careful with picking your lender, making sure that it's going to be a good fit. So that's all I got for y'all, and I'm right at 7:30. So that is it for me today. That's it. That's it, right? That's it, Bree. You done, Bree. And so, yep, y'all have an amazing rest of the day. I was not able to show any property. I did do one on Tuesday. I wanted to show y'all some stuff in Alabama, and I ran out of time. So, Alabama, I'm going to have to go live. Go down there and show y'all what they got to offer in good old Alabama. So, I will be down there, I think by the end of the month, actually. I know I got to go down there. And I got a couple of clients in Birmingham already. And they finna be ready to look. So I know I'll be in Alabama in the next couple of weeks. So y'all will be able to see what Alabama has to offer to you if you are interested in purchasing down there. And that is it. Y'all have an amazing rest of your, what's this, Thursday? Rest of your Thursday night. And I will see you guys definitely here next week on this little red couch until I get another one. But yeah, y'all have an amazing week. Looking forward to seeing y'all soon. Bye.